Hey there, welcome back to our summer lessons. Today we're going to do a little lesson on the Woodward Dream Cruise. So if you're not familiar with the Dream Cruise, before we dive into the lesson, Woodward is a very large road that runs through Detroit, and every summer people take their hot rod cars and drive up and down the road for an entire day. It's a very large event, and people look forward to it for months building up to the activity. So let's take a quick look at our lesson and let's dive in. So Woodward Dream Cruise. All right. So here's a little bit about the cruise. So like I was saying, it's an event in the Detroit area and it celebrates cars in the eras from the 1950s and the 60s. During those times, it was quite a popular thing to cruise your car down the main road, or as my mom likes to call it, dragging the strip, and hang out at drive-up diners where you'd pull your car up and order your food and people would bring your food out to you. And those do still exist, but they're quite popular back then. Now, people from all over the United States and even around the world will come to Detroit to attend the Dream Cruise. They bring their cars or they just show up to walk up and down Woodward all day. Now, according to their website, dreamcruise.com, it is the largest one-day automotive event in the whole world. It's been bringing together about 1.5 million people and over 40,000 classic cars to the event. So it's quite a special thing for the Detroit area. A little bit more about the cruise, and you can see a couple pictures here. You can see the people walking up and down the roads here in Woodward Avenue as you got all these amazing cars lined up. And here's another picture of cars driving up and down Woodward. So I didn't know this, but in my research, it was originally started as a fundraiser to help raise money for a small soccer field in Ferndale. That's really cool. I never knew that. So, and the first Dream Cruise occurred in August of '95. Now I remember this. I was 14 years old and I was working my first job at this fruit market called Westbourne Market, located on Woodward Avenue, just north of 11 Mile. And there was talk of this Dream Cruise thing going on, and no one really knew what it was. And it turned out to be a really cool thing, obviously, because it still happens 20 years later. 25 years later. So my friends and I, as the years went on, we would walk up to Woodward and we would walk up and down the road. There's vendors everywhere, food you can stop and get, see all the cool cars, socialize with people. It really is kind of a neat thing. So, and it was expected to be a very small thing. Like I said, we really didn't know what it was. And 250,000 people that year participated in Dream Cruise, making it what it is today. Now, I'll be honest, as I got older, I really didn't care for it. I wasn't a car enthusiast. So me and my friends would try to get away from it as much as possible because it really does, you can't really go anywhere that day, but it is great to see people come together for such a wonderful event for one day. So I keep saying Woodward Avenue. What is Woodward Avenue? And Woodward Avenue is one of the main roads that runs through the Detroit and Metro Detroit area, stretching 27 miles. It begins in downtown Detroit at what's called Campus Martius, and stretches all the way north up to Pontiac. You can see a picture here right in the middle of Woodward Avenue. You can see it's large. It's 4 lanes each side going north and south. Very busy road. Okay. Now here's some pictures of some of the cars you'll see at the Dream Cruise. Some older cars, some hot rods, some newer cars here showing off their engines. People get really creative. You can see this bug here with its top kind of elevated there. Okay. Here, Dream Cruise website, you can go here and check it out. Take a quick look. All right. Kind of gives you some information about it. And unfortunately, um, it was canceled this year due to COVID-19. So you can go ahead and look on that. I would be careful though, because I do notice in the URL section here it says not secure. So I would just look at it. I wouldn't put any information by yourself on this website. All right, let's go back to our presentation here. So I've included some videos here, some links. This one we'll go to is from Channel 7 News in Detroit. And it gives a really nice video. It's actually several videos. You can see as we scroll down, several videos here of the 2019 Dream Cruise from last year. So let's just go ahead and click on this video.
Take a ride down an all-American road. It's the 25th anniversary of the Woodward Dream Cruise, presented by Ford.
The crowds, the chrome, and the classics are packed
Oh,
from
yeah.
America's first highway.
Yeah, see cars going up and down Woodward.
It is the place of a classic car lover's dreams. It's the world's largest one-day car event where we celebrate the Motor City's love of the automobile, and we're glad to be taking the ride. Welcome to the 25th anniversary of the Woodward Dream Cruise. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Dave Llewellyn. Today,
Now let's fast forward a little bit to
We're in paradise. We are celebrating the
some
21st
cars that they're going to show.
anniversary of Mustang Alley.
Yeah, and there are a lot of ponies in this corral. Look at this one. This is royal maroon, absolutely lovely, and it wouldn't be a classic if it wasn't chromed out.
Oh man, and you have just a rainbow of colors here.
Okay.
Classics
All
from
those
1964
Ford
and a half,
Mustangs.
all the way to-
Let's jump ahead a little bit more.
Yeah, you know what?
Here's a
This is
couple
beautiful.
really
Let
cool
me
cars
you
that they
what
show
I'm
off.
looking at.
It's a
I
little
like to
Corvette
drive.
there.
This is a 57 Chevy, black, chromed out as well. This is a gorgeous car. You know what? It's a beautiful day to be driving up and down Woodward Avenue. In fact, Linda, why don't you jump in that Stingray? I'll jump in this 57 Chevy.
And
Let's
See
go.
all the people walking down. It's so busy.
Like a family tradition for decades. Brad, to you.
There's time to cruise, then there's time to just sit back and enjoy it all. Adjacent to Woodward, that's where we are. 300 classics parked for people to stop and gawk at. But in the middle of all the action, who's got the best seat of it all? That's Dave Rexroth. Thanks, Brad. We are in the middle of Woodward Avenue, bringing you the best cars. Look at that. You can't make them any prettier than that.
Oh, that's a nice car.
In the middle of the avenue. Dave and Carolyn.
So we're going to stop there. Go back to our presentation. And then here, down here is just another little video we'll take just a quick peek at of someone shot. There's people driving up and down the road, peeling out. Yeah, kind of stuff you see at the Dream Cruise. Just really cool cars, cruising along. Really nice cars. Now I remember that cars not only did this on that one day, but they also would up until August. So the months leading up to August, people would be sitting out on Woodward at night during the day. People driving their hot rods or classic cars. June, July, early August, just getting ready for the Dream Cruise. It's such a big event in the Detroit area. So let's go back here. All right, so that is our lesson on the Woodward Dream Cruise. Next year should be happening. And so if you're interested, if you love cars, go check it out. It's really neat to walk up and down Woodward Avenue, looking at all the cool cars, getting to meet people. Food is everywhere. It really is kind of a cool time if you like cars. So that's our lesson for now. All right, so I'll see you. Take care.